be unreasonable. Don't be unreasonable.
Oh shit.
Yeah, oh!
So we're still right at the very beginning, and we've already gotten some very good pod recommendations. So we get to see how they play out. I've lost coin. Yeah, I didn't mean to start swinging on them. I'm just gonna get out of here and try and figure out what it is that we're supposed to do. Prepare to leave white. He was a unicorn last time I checked. I can go out.
Yokel. The Emperor shall guide us straight to Nova.
Let's go out. I can see her, and my camera is only really on to make sure nobody can sneak up on me.
Whoa!
I think we've done all the side questing that we either saved somebody or poisoned them to death.
Move it!
And, you know, as long as you don't find out, you can pretty much say, job well done. Oh, this
Come on.
bounty board. Devil by the way. Okay, so we can do some actual witchering. Still got the unicorn, we're in there. Whole other bullshit to do now.
We's catching snakes.
I don't know, I guess in ye old days, for all intents and purposes, bastard. Plus, don't run out of stamina when, like, doing the skateboard thing.
Oh.
So fast, we just flew right by where we needed to be. This is where we came through in the first place.
We'll look for Bastion later, once it's safe.
I guess we're dealing with these. I'm real bad at this combat.
Come on.
Certainly feels like it could be a very balanced system if I knew how to do it properly. Steel. It's not really steel. Salvage. So we have to go all the way around again.
What now, you piece of filth?
Unnecessarily long way to have to go up and around. This pantsless fellow over here is who we need to
Do that
talk to.
often? Talk to your dog?
It's my brother's, Bastion's. But guess he's mine now.
It's a little too
See,
shiny in
Bastion
the rain.
fought the Black Ones in a battle just outside the village, and had word of him
Your
since.
brother has been eaten by
I told him,
monsters.
do like I did, lose a finger or two so they won't recruit you. You damn afeard he.
I'd walk the battlefield if I were you.
Oh, he is.
Sea of corpses, feeding. Someone told me they're afeard of fire, so I took a torch, tried to chase them off. Horse shite, I tell you. Would have ended up eaten alive if it weren't for Hussar here.
Good boy.
Listen.
Good dog.
Guessing you carry those swords for more than shit. Keep the ghouls off. Help me find Bastion and I'll pay you well.
This is gonna be difficult.
Fine,
I can
I'll
barely
help
keep
you.
myself safe.
Just been a few days since the battle. Chances we find your brother alive are slim. Very slim.
I would have thought. But I want to find his body at least. So Bastion don't rot there in the sun with the Black Ones. Meet me on the hill overlooking the battlefield. We'll move on together from there.
The monster.
Ghoul nest. Ought to just destroy it.
Yeah, no sign of it. Oh, there he is.
You're here, good. Bastion, his body must be here somewhere.
Among countless others. Want to examine them one by one? Could take a while.
You needn't fret. The recruits from White Orchard painted a small flower on their shields so as to be able to spot each other in battle. There was just a
Small
few of them.
flower
We look
to
for the
spot
flowers,
each
we'll
other.
find Bastion quick.
No offense, but many a soldier's dropped his shield. Especially if he was on the losing side.
If we find the shield alone, Hussar will catch the scent and lead us to Bastion. Come on. Sooner we get this done, the better.
So, pretty basic trash loot. And there, the ghoul. Yeah, he's actually helpful enough. Fire one. The fire one is the ghoul.
That him?
No. Neighbour's son. Come on, Hussar. Can you smell
Oh,
Bastion,
that's a
boy?
lot of bodies.
That him?
No. Doesn't look anything like him.
Skin's burned off. Might
Come on,
be hard
Hussar.
to tell, I
Can you
know,
smell
but
Bastion, boy?
could this be him?
Just pick one,
He
alright?
found him! Hussar's caught his scent! Come on!
Good boy. Follow the dog.
But there is more. My lieutenant demanded we defecate on command. Ballista bolts landing all around, and all he could say was, "A soldier with a full stomach will not step onto the battlefield." Now shit, that is an order. Can you believe it? The cretin.
Stop! you're killing me. My ribs. It hurts to laugh.
That needs a tourniquet.
They seem to be
But
doing pretty good
first-
in here.
Want to explain what's going on here?
Bastian! Has this Nilfgaardian captured you?
No. He saved my life. I got a cut to my side, and then got hit in the head. Couldn't see anything. Rosin here found me as he crawled across the battlefield, his legs twisted. And so we were. A blind man leading a cripple. Found this place.
I'm taking you home.
Turned out about
Need
as
to
well
see
as
to
it
these
possibly
wounds.
could have for
I
them.
won't leave Ro. I'll own he'll die. And he can't go back to his own. He's deserted. They'll hang him.
And what if they find him with us? They'll hang us all, my Laisha included. No, the Blacken stays here.
Kind of owe the guy a little bit.
Bastion only made it with the Black One's help. Maybe you ought to show him Nordlings aren't as barbarous as Nilfgaardians make us out to be.
Well, I could give him our pass, teach him to work the field. That accent. Fine, I'll take him in.
There you go.
Thank you, Witcher. Your reward. And the gods protect you.
It's not nearly as hard as I thought it would be.
Come on!
Fire blast. Oh, the fire blast is out. Fire blast. Not far enough.
Medallion's humming. Place of power, it's gotta be. Ghoul nest. Ought to just destroy it.
Way faster though. A bit too fast for myself. The minimap is getting so confused as to how I'm even doing. This is the guy.
Greetings, good man. Having trouble with your well? That's what I read.
Aye. Has been for a good 20 years.
20? So why'd you put out a notice just now?
Because earlier on we drew our water from the river. But so many corpses floating in it after the battle it's turned noxious. My daughter Mandy drank half of it. She grows worse by the day.
I guess we gotta get rid of the ghosts
Herbalist claims you fight a fever with drink. And not beer nor cider, but water. Clear, pure water. And where am I to get that if not from the well? But first, the ghost's got to be...
Tell me about this ghost.
This ghost. Describe it for me.
It's awful frightening. Awful.
I meant, what does it look like?
Ghost, okay.
It looks like a woman, but fresh from the grave. Wears a
Dead
dirty
ghost.
dress, all rags, its skin flaking off its bones, and it howls like it's suffering.
Some wraith. Or maybe an alp.
If you don't wallop it, master, if you don't take care of it, that is, it'll come kill me daughter.
Anything against your
Fine,
daughter, but
I'll help.
okay.
Where's this well?
In Havel, on the heights. It's abandoned now. No one ventures
Literally
there on
where we
account of
just
the
came
ghost
from.
being about. Drive it off. Please.
No sign of a ghost. Maybe it only shows at a certain time of day. Might be useful.
They were like peasants, and
Grass around the well's scorched.
the old lord came to see them.
Grass around the well's scorched. Bodies dried to a crisp. Signs of burns. All signs point to...
Out to be drawing water from it.
Lucky not to come up empty-handed. A bracelet with an inscription. To Claire, from Volker. Bracelet was on an arm bone.
It's behind you.
A body? Can't reach it from here.
Is that disrespectful?
Something's tied the Noonwraith to this place. An object. Something she needs before she'll leave this world. Bloodstains. Almost faded. But the line's taut. Something's not right. A corpse, hanged by the bucket rope.
Yeah,
Woman the
probably
journal
something
belonged
about
to.
that.
Must be.
Okay, we've
Wide
agreed to that.
pelvis, small jaw. A woman. Around 30, judging by the teeth. Left arm's missing.
Found the arm.
Need to cremate the remains. Gotta find the op. Was she wearing the bracelet from her husband? Might be why her arm fell off. Let's take
Put her all
another
back
look.
together.
Lovely craftsmanship. But I'll have to burn it with the body to get rid of the Noonwraith for good. Better do it near the well. Need to prepare for this fight. Brew some wraith oil.
I have not prepared for the fight. I am just ready.
And the bracelet. Igni.
Do you a favor here.
Hey, I think it worked.
Get her. Or maybe not. I don't know if this fight is harder if I'm just bad at fighting. I think I am just bad at fighting.
She's gone. For good. Job done. The well was haunted by the ghost of a woman who was killed.
I just hope every unburied wretch don't start haunting us. Well, that battlefield's gonna cause us a heap of trouble.
If they do, you know who to contact. Meanwhile, Claire, Volker, names ring a bell?
I don't know him.
I go back to the
Same
herbalist,
one,
find out
maybe?
who killed
Your
that person.
reward, Master Witcher. The gold I'd hid away for Mandy's dowry. Without you, she'd never have lived to wed. There's hope for it, at least.
Why is it always like a moral choice whether I get paid doing the job they wanted me to?
At this point, doubt I'll ever marry. You keep the coin from Mandy, her wedding. Raise a toast to my health then.
Thank you, Master Witcher. Warm words, you've a good heart. I
Peasants
can't let you go
probably need it more
empty-handed.
than I
Take
do.
this, at least, for luck.
What happened here?
Oh, got a wee bit chilly the night, so I set fire to my forge.
Or
Roasted some wieners. What do you think happened, dimwit? Some bugger set alight me workshop. I've lost everything. Everything!
sorry, about
Sorry.
that, buddy. Tough break.
Any suspects?
Whole damned village. I've lived here half a century. Thought they saw me as one of their own. But everything changed when the Black Ones came. I'm the only smith around, so I got to service their garrison. Bang dents out of plate, shoe horses. Nilfgaardians don't pay me a bloody copper. Just give me supplies and order. Humans can't fathom that. They think I'm getting rich off their misfortune. That I sleep on a pile of gold like a ploughing dragon. They've stopped talking to me. Spit when I pass. And now this.
I can help.
I can find your arsonist, provided you're willing to.
I've not
Doesn't feel
much
like a very
left.
witchery
I'll
job.
give you all if you bring me that horse in. That he gets what he deserves. The night of the fire, out to see if I could find any tracks, but found nothing. But then I haven't got cat eyes, have I?
Kings do the fighting.
Oh!
But may the sun shine upon ye.
Boot prints. A man's. Large. Stinks of piss. And vodka.
Got solidly fantasy Eastern.
Took off his boots and went in the water. Probably wanted to cover his trail. Something jumped out of the rushes. Drowners. But he managed to escape.
Greetings.
Let me have a look at your stock.
One apiece.
Take care.
Gran told me about
Back
Smith's
on
boy.
the trail.
Tracks lead back to the village.
So folk nabbing nearby started poking him, asking, twisting, and
Bleeding,
squirming,
but
so
not
well
badly.
down they knocked his head off.
Surface wound.
So it were that had sacked
Looking for
on me.
trouble.
Witcher
Scratch.
had naught to do with it. What did
And
they
here.
sewed his head back on?
Trail ends here, but I'll recognize him by his wounds. Drowner claw marks. It's gotta be him.
Whoa.
Nasty wound. Run into a drowner?
What the fuck do you care?
Whoa.
Annie drunk.
Our arsonist's a
Annie
charmer
stinks of
too.
tits.
Come on. Smith wants to talk to you.
Not talk to a non-human is all, and dwarves are the worst. Greedy little magpies do anything for gold, they will. They forge the blades the Black Ones put to our throats. Am I not right? Listen, man to man, I give you gold. You don't turn me in. Died a while back and I sold her tools. I've spent some.
Magpies and dwarves might be
Take
greedy,
the gold for
but
the right
I'm not.
reasons. We're also
Can't
not
buy
gonna take the
me.
gold for
And
the
I'll
wrong reasons.
beat your fucking mug to a pulp.
Calm down. Now follow me.
Attaboy. Let's
Gotta go.
go, man.
Apologise.
Or-
Gotta see the smith. Gotta beg his forgiveness.
Freak.
Could just take.
It's raining, it's pouring, and pouring. He bumped his head when he went to bed and wet himself
Start
till
punching
morning.
and swinging anytime in a town.
Jetty,
Now listen carefully. Never to sing that rhyme again. Never. I see you with him again, and you'll regret it.
All we have to do is get here. Oh.
Up and at 'em.
Could have just ran ahead.
What's going on?
Here you go. One village pyromaniac in the flesh.
Nap? You! I knew your mum for years. Charged her nary a copper. This is how you repay me. Hey, a minute of your time, please.
No! Willis, I beg you. I was drunk. Didn't know what I was doing.
I've told you, Master Willis. We will help you rebuild once reinforcements come. The supplies have been ordered.
Not what this is about, mate. This here's the arsonist. A witcher found him.
The forge was important to the garrison. Destroying it was sabotage. No trial needed here. Just a tree.
We got the good ending. The town is going to appreciate that.
Villagers will really love you now.
Well, no, I don't give a flying fuck about them. You know, I hated the black ones at first, like everybody else did. Now I'm thinking, please, teach these layabouts some manners. But enough about that. Your
Manners
reward.
on those peasants.
And
Maple spec.
I managed to save some things from the fire. Anvil's still whole, so I'm sure I can bang something out on it. You need anything, let me know. Give you a good price.
You got a trader.
A return
in exchange
customer.
for that guy's
Welcome.
life?
What can I do for you this time?
Wares.
Show me what you got. Like you to forge something for me. So long. Yennefer's in Vizima. Friends there, so... Something wrong?
Look around. Trouble brewing. Patriots drinking their 7th round for Temeria. Fists starting to itch.
Don't see any Nilfgaardians.
They'll find another foe. I'll buy some provisions for the journey. Geralt, we should stay out of it. Just this once.
What happened to the lily?
Took 'em down.
Took him down to hang a golden sun there now.
They'll come and burn the tavern.
Maybe it's true what they say. You fond of the Imperials? You Nilfgaard's whore?
I'll let that pass. I know grief eats at your heart.
You know shit. They hanged my sister, dragged her out the cloister like a dog. Said Nilfgaard's no place for sedition, that they don't fear the wrath of the gods. And you, do you
here we
fear it?
go.
If not for Annie, your child would have choked on its navel string. You owe your son to
Let
my sister
go!
attending to the birth, and you don't fear the gods' wrath. You don't fear it,
Here
you
we
cunt!
go.
Leave me be!
Recognize this medallion? You know what it means. Back off.
You alright?
They say witches steal young'uns. That true. What the Emperor promise you, freaks? Your own land? Like he did the elves once?
Get out, all of you.
We ain't going nowhere.
That's gonna be Groshy face.
And neither are you.
They won't back down now.
I can see that.
They're all close enough together. They're gonna swing.
It's alright. It's over.
leave me be! Get away!
See his face. God save us!
Be gone. And don't ever come back.
For not getting involved. Come on, let's go.
That brawl? We didn't start it. Yen? How? Sorry. Wasn't expecting to see you. To be honest, this isn't at all how I imagined.
You didn't imagine you'd have a Nilfgaardian escort.
Where's
Don't get me
Yennefer?
wrong, Yennefer. I'm glad to see you. But I do think you owe us an explanation.
Spent the last 6 months in the saddle. Haven't seen you for 2 years. Can't we take a moment to... Doubt I number among that group. Far as I remember, last time we saw each other, he wanted to kill me.
The kind one can't
Oh,
refuse.
what's going on here? Because you're only getting one side of the story.
Fine. Guess I'm willing to hear him out. What about you?
I'm going in the opposite direction.
Oh,
I
that's
somehow
screwed up.
doubt the Emperor's invitation mentioned. Besides, I've got things to do at Kaer Morhen, remember?
Yeah, I remember. Thanks for your help, Vesemir. See you soon. Can't
She's
complain?
not there.
Why do you ask?
Oh wait, no, she's there. For whatever reason, she...
You know, had a dream about you recently.
Knowing you, it was probably
I don't
filthy.
care.
Just the beginning. But then,
But then,
Wild Hunt.
Ride now!
Ah, you did too. I thought they were just imaginary. I guess not. That's a bad way to go. They can't cross that.
Yennefer, how'd
we
they...
shall talk of this tomorrow, all right? After the audience.
It must suffice.
Thinkamere cares if I'm clean.
Or to His Imperial Majesty by his full title or not at all. The gentleman will be seated on the bergère.
The what now?
In that chair. Cletwin, please shave the gentleman's sideburns to half an inch.
What's wrong with my beard? Always thought it added to my dignity.
It does. Yet it also detracts from your elegance. In Nilfgaard, we consider beards hard on the eyes.
Our Geralt is hard on the eyes. Look at this chat.
Been on the road a while. Fine, do your thing.
Tilt your head back,
Glorious.
please.
And prepare to answer some questions.
General, I am not certain this is the appropriate time.
I can't think of a better time. Men turn honest when they... Morvran Voris, commander of the Alba Division. Some information but one that must be seen to.
Sure. Paperwork's gotta be in order.
So, Geralt of Rivia. Place of birth, unknown. Parents, age,
The whole Rivia
unknown.
thing's hilarious as
All
well.
insignificant. The siege of La Valette Castle. The fate of the defending commander, one Arian.
I guess we were merciful.
We fought on opposing sides, true. Then we landed in the same dungeon. Arian escaped, set fire to the castle on his way out.
So that is how the blades... Our reports suggested the dragon was responsible. Moving on. You then found shelter in charming Flotsam, and from there made your...
Played the first two games.
I got out of Flotsam with Vernon Roach, commander of the Blue Stripes, and...
A murderer of non... We know this gentleman well, which interesting alliances.
Something tells me my most interesting is yet to come. Go on, next question, before my beard grows back in.
The infamous summit at... And once again meddled in the affairs of the mighty.
I have no idea who the other person
The mighty
is.
had imprisoned Triss Marigold. Ought to know I care about her, and I tend to rescue those I care about.
And so you did, handing Radovid control of the process.
Nilfgaard recently started a war. Unprovoked, both a favor and stop moralizing.
The gentleman must sit down.
I'm afraid I might find that difficult. Because, from what I know, shortly afterwards you...
No, she was fine, actually.
I watched her get in the megascope, but ultimately from the trap your man Tho of Gullet had set. I want to be sure the paperwork's in order now.
Well, national interest calls alliances with...
That an ongoing alliance? What's Letho up to?
I had hoped you would answer that question.
Was there a shift in national interest that might have caused that? I don't know where he is. Wouldn't tell you if I did anyway. Blade or no blade to my throat.
I believe that is all. Your signature, please, affirming you stated the whole truth. Here and here.
With these formalities seen to, I would ask the General. We shall be choosing the gentleman's attire. An important matter, but one that does not require the General's assistance.
I might have given you some... So long, Geralt. Good luck with your...
Oh, that's what I mean.
Feels more like I'm being readied for a wedding.
Were that so, I would have put the gentleman a frock, a tailcoat, or possibly a dinner jacket. In point of fact, the gentleman will...
I want to pick the silliest
Where are
one.
my clothes?
Where they should have gone long ago, with the laundress. They will be returned to you after the audience, clean and starched. The gentleman will tell me once he...
Mod, they're just...
This might come as news to the gentleman.
Oh, yeah, we can just walk.
Not fitting attire for an audience. The gentleman will kindly dress. And they say clothes do not make the man. Does the outfit satisfy?
A studded doublet and a sword on my back, that's what would satisfy me. It's a saying.
The gentleman's complexion is light enough. The gentleman is to stand before the room. I must confirm that he knows how to bow.
Confirm away.
Please watch. Leg extended, hand flat, head down, chin to chest. Gentleman will rehearse, lacking fluidity and grace.
Got it.
But we've learned to expect less of. Come with me. The gentleman will address the Emperor only when asked to, and using the appropriate title.
Your arch magnificency?
I see the gentleman is in the mood for jests. I fear the Emperor might not share his disposition. Your Majesty will suffice. Spoken loudly, clearly, and with respect. Grimmi eb art ketzer. Daifen aden in karn eb marvut.
This is just
Emir
like
var
completely different to the
emreis.
Bow. Your Imperial Majesty.
Arer eb the orde.
Avelian Namin, Vatgan favor. So many months at Foltest Court. Yet you still haven't mastered the basics of etiquette.
Oh,
know what they say? Can't teach an old wolf new tricks. Take it you didn't summon me to reminisce about the good old days, so...
Silence. My daughter Cyrilla, she's returned. And she's in danger. The Wild Hunt pursues her. You will find her and bring her to me.
Are you sure? Ciri...
Do you believe I drag you here in the middle of a war to discuss a rumor?
I think anyone can be wrong, even an emperor.
I had forgotten how insolent you... I haven't the time to convince you, nor the desire, in fact. Yennefer will do that.
Was Ciri's dad the entire
How many
time,
men
the
in your
real
army? 20,000? 30? So why me?
You know why. Because she trusts you.
She trusts me, yes.
Hilarious.
So tell me why you're looking. Doubt it's about making up for all those lost years.
For reasons of state, as always. Enough of this banter. You will agree regardless. If for no other reason than considerably
So
more.
far we have...
Save your generosity for those whose homes you're... I'll do it for Ciri. Gold.
Your motives do not interest, only results. Yennefer will tell you. This audience is finished. Mererid! Take him to the sorceress.
Did the gentleman not understand? Did I not emphasize adequately that one must bow to the Emperor?
Relax. Nothing happened.
But I shall be punished.
How?
Please keep close and bother no. We've had enough breaches of etiquette for one day.
And it's past noon.
Calm yourself.
How do you dye your hair?
I'm
Rule of
Herivard
Parsman.
the Second, Prince of Elander. Not only am I made to wait here like some supplicant, but
Amen. Radsliden enecht es tun es saur an nein Those who disturb face punishment.
Move it. Hakkel. Es is sant. Es war nodelijk.
Abide. Is it in wat gen geralt? Will someone explain to me why you are here?
One false move and you will regret it.
once the gentleman is done, he should see me to retrieve his possessions.
Well sharpened yet. Yes? Then transcribe. The true authority and...
Geralt, that tunic. You look positively smashing.
She dragged us into.
Dying to take it off.
I'd consider that a proposition under different... One I might even take you up on. But we've matters to attend to. Now do you understand why I'm at Emir's court?
And seems we're in the same boat now. She's really back? No chance he's mistaken?
Look. That's more or less what she looks like now. Or so our agents claim. Our little witch has grown into a young lady.
So they're our agents now? You've clearly settled in quick.
Geralt, don't twist my words. I know who Emir is. He started this war and its bloodshed. He had my friends killed. Please, let's not belabor the pros and cons and instead focus on finding Ciri.
Fine.
All right?
Ciri.
Right. Emir said the Wild Hunt's after her, or what happened yesterday. How did they track us down?
You see, I've spent months searching for Ciri, using locating spells, haruspicy, geomancy, anything. I knew the Wild Hunt might sit, perhaps even find.
Guess you were wrong.
I've sensed them on my trail, hunting me, for some time. If not for you and Emir's soldiers, they'd have gotten what they were. I can't risk another encounter. It's time to put away the magic, turn to more traditional methods. To the best tracker I know.
Never do
You
anything
must find her,
using magic
Geralt,
to solve their
before
problems,
the
so
Wild
this is
Hunt
a
does.
refreshing build.
Wild Hunt? What could it want from Ciri?
I've no clue, Geralt. Might have written them to ask, but I don't have their address. I know as much as you do. It must be about her. As for what the Hunt wishes to do with that gift...
So where's
What do we
Ciri
do
been
here? Let's
seen
go after
exactly?
her.
In 2 places. Velen and Novigrad. The trail in Velen is most promising. You should make that your first stop. Ask for a merchant named Hendrik at the inn at the crossroads. One of the Emperor's agents. He should get in touch.
That's it? No passwords? Secret handshakes?
None. Sorry to spoil your fun. Your boyhood fantasies about it. All we have in Novigrad are unconformed but there you will have the help of our mutual acquaintance, Triss Merigold. Apparently she's got a cozy flat on the main there.
Sure she'll be delighted to see me.
I shall sail for Skellige. There was a magic explosion there recently, blew half a forest down. I believe this had something. I'll be in Caer Trold. Join me there once you've learned.
How have you been?
One thing before we go. Why didn't you contact me? Didn't even want to see me?
I didn't want to spoil things. I'd heard you and Triss made a great couple.
Yen, I'd lost my memory.
Girl, you fucked up.
That's your excuse? Let's drop it, all right? It's not what you think, or it helped me understand. Love you. I don't wish to hear it. Any of it.
Guess this means we need to split up again. Not my
Oh, we're just
preference,
gonna team
but I
back
understand.
together.
Clock's ticking.
So why don't I teleport you to Velen, get you there at once?
Not gonna happen. I'll go on horseback, as soon as I can get changed.
Oh, and you really look quite dashing in black velvet.
It's hard not
Think
to look
so?
good in black.
Maybe I can have some of my armor. Good luck, Yen.
And if you wish to learn what's happened in the world while you and Vesemir roamed the wilderness, talk to Ambassador Varatra. That's him over there. And Geralt, I know it's wartime, but try not to be a hero. Just check those leads and come back to me. I shall be waiting.
Of course he's got us.
A shame I have no...
Ambassador Varatra?
That is I. And you must be Geralt, the Witcher known as the White Wolf.
All the Nilfgaardian people,
Alternatively,
Ricky.
the Butcher of Blaviken.
Geralt's fine. Yennefer suggested I ask you about current events, the war and so on.
Of course. The Emperor's servants should keep no secret. If you will, let us approach the map.
Way to catch up on whatever is supposed to be going on here. Or...
How's the war going? I mean, apart from the fact that Nilfgaard's triumph is imminent.
I assume this to be a private conversation. We've no witnesses, so let's dispense with the proper, even that shrouded in irony. Our offensive was going splendidly. Edirn was in such disarray that we encountered... We had reached the Pontar before the first snows.
Went too far,
Only
too
a weakened
fast.
Kedwen remained, and Radovid's Redania, which had ignored the rest of the north. We thought they'd sue for peace, perhaps even submit to vassalization. We waited for spring.
Radovid?
Yes. Radovid sent no boys, nor did he advance on our position. Instead, he trudged over the snow-bound Kestrel Mountains and attacked Kedwen,
Went after
his ally.
somebody else.
This attack took the Kedweni
One
by
of his own
surprise.
allies.
They were still mourning the loss of their king. Rudderless and dejected, they laid down their arms and joined Radovid. And so by
Worked
spring,
out, though.
instead of 2 weak enemies, we had only 1 powerful one.
That admiration I hear in your voice?
Radovid is our foe, particularly dense ones. Returning to the war, this spring there was a massive battle. Massive, unprecedented even. Radovid has retreated across the Pontar. He's safe for now.
Couldn't you just go home? Save everyone a lot of marching, not to mention a few human lives.
I'm afraid the stakes are too high to fold, and we can only go all in.
How do things look in Velen?
As bad as ever, perhaps worse. This land never flowed with milk and honey, and now it flows with blood. Armies have swept through it several times, trampling fields, looting granaries, burning villages. Famine grips the populace.
Flea paradise going for you.
Not well, to be honest. Our forces are spread thin as it is, and Velen is chiefly swampy forests that are to control. We've had several patrols never return to them. Thus, we've temporarily delegated authority in this region to a certain Nordling, a former low-ranking officer. I advise you well. Avoid him.
Oh, we're probably going to be running into him as soon as we possibly can.
Any news from Novigrad? Is the free city still free?
Yes, although everyone knows this won't last. Radovid is in Ox, and the Emperor is here at Novigrad's doorstep, both. And both require coin and ship, which is why the mood in the city is...
Meaning?
How do men deal with fear? They seek reassurance and scapegoats. The Church of the Eternal Fire understands this perfectly, and so it promises to improve the lives of its flock by pointing out the guilty. Who started the war? Who profits from it? Why, it's obvious. Mages, elves, dwarves, in a word, any and all deviants. I've been stationed in Novigrad for 13 years. First as a consul, then as ambassador. I've seen a great deal.
What's new in Skellige?
Nothing. The islanders pride themselves on that, don't they? Doing everything according to tradition, as their forefathers did. And like their forefathers, they quarrel with each other. Pillage. Occasionally attack our transport. This is cumbersome. Skellige has always been a footnote to his...
Sound awfully confident.
Underestimating them as well.
What if King Bran manages to unite the Jarls? Lead all the clans against your fleet?
King Bran is a feeble old man. From what I know, he barely remembers the names of his own vassals. Uniting all might...
We're pretty caught up. We want to unite all of the
Think nothing of it.
people.
May the great
kill
sun
the bloody
light your
Baron.
path.
So, discord within the church they have set up in Oxen for stuff back.
How might I serve?
By returning my things.
Citrus and cloves. The fragrance will keep the gentleman's robes fresh somewhat longer.
Thanks, bunches.
The Emperor is not known for his patience. He wants his daughter back safe and sound, as soon as possible.
Yeah, mention something of the sort.
Why is he trying to marry her in the books then? I haven't even made it that far.
What are you doing?
Oh god, no.
See you.
Not around Gwent right now. Does Ciri even want to get all of this to look forward to next time now?